Hello, welcome to the streaming. My name is Ivan and I'll be your trainer for this question. This is a BBA August 2023 paper, question 25. We are required to compute the tax payable by each partner for the year ended 1st December 2022. Assume that the business income is the only source of income. The goal of Chile, Safari, and Lamu shared as the traffic enterprises. The following is a summary describing the profit or loss for the business for the year ended at 1st December 2022. We have the gross profit, which should be taxable. Investment income, we should have additional information on this, same for other income. My administrative expenses should be allowable. My legal fees, I should have additional information for the same. My trade expenses should be allowable. Depreciation should be non-allowable. Partner salaries are non-allowable. Interest on capital, non-allowable. Then other expenses, I should have additional information. My net profit is 189,740, and this should be the starting point of my answer. Investment income is made up of interest on bank loans. This is qualifying interest. So this is income paid before tax in its final. Dividends from investment in limited companies, again qualifying dividends. So income paid before tax in final. Interest charged on partner borrowing. This is non-taxable income. We give them the breakdown for each of the partners. Other income include gain on sale of old furniture and equipment. This is non-taxable. Insurance compensation for cash loss. This is also non-taxable. It will be taxable if it would have been insurance compensation for a revenue or inventory item. My administrative expenses include rent, should be allowable. Billboard advertisement, this is non-allowable, considered as an amount of capital expenditure. General expenses should be allowable. Legal fees include 3 million paid for Safari in a private legal case. This is non-allowable. Trade expenses include repairs and buildings, allowable. VAT, non-allowable. Subscriptions to a trade association, allowable. Capital allowances for the year ended at 1st December to pay the tax authorities amounted to 9.6 million. This is allowable. My partner salary, this is a breakdown. We already saw that my salary and interest and capital are non-allowable amounts. Other expenses comprise the following: motor vehicle maintenance, this is allowable. Donations to Azeo Banado, you can assume that this is a charitable organization, so allowable. And debt collection fees also allowable. The partners share profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1 for Chile, Safari, and Lamu, respectively. Now to give our answer. Answer. This is Wasafi Enterprises computation of adjusted taxable income for the year ended 31st of December 2022. I'll begin with my net profit. Then I can proceed my adjustments. First, I will add back non-allowable expenses. So from the very bottom here, we have interest on partner capital. So could begin with other incomes, no, with other expenses, which included all of them were allowable. So there's nothing to add back here. My interest on partner capital, my values are broken down. I have Wakili, Safari, Filamu. With their values for interest on capital. Then I have my partner salaries for Wakili, Safari, and Filamu. And their corresponding amount. Then I have my depreciation being 2,200. Then I have my trade expenses included. I have a non-allowable element which is my VAT. So I'll have my trade expenses with the element VAT being non-allowable. Then I have my legal fees, of which an amount of 3 million is non-allowable. So legal fees, 3 million is non-allowable. Then I have administration expenses, for which my billboard advertisement is non-allowable. Its value is 5,000. Then that will be it. That will be all my expenses. So I have included all my expenses, my non-allowable expenses. Next would be to less allowable expenses not yet deducted. Which is my amount of capital allowances being note number 6, 9,600. Then I would also less non-taxable incomes, which include my interest charged on partner drawings being Wakili, Safari, and Filamu, and their corresponding values are 1,800,000 and 400,000. Then we also have our gain and sale of old furniture and equipment and our insurance compensation. Then I will have less incomes whose withholding tax is final, which would be my interest on bank deposits and my dividends from listed companies. And that would be every other thing. So I can now find the total here as my adjusted taxable income being the sum from the top I can then use this value to create my partner's schedule. Which involves my various partners. Copy this, transpose, and copy the actual values and transpose here, and my total. You can format this, then you can include our partner salaries. So you can pick these values from the top. We have, again, I can copy these values from here and transpose them here. My partner salaries to the sum at the end. Then I have my interest on capital. I copy values from here, transpose them here. Then I'll have my interest on drawings. I'll have to write this in. So this would be equal minus negative. So equal this equal 800 and equal 400. From here, we can find our profit share, which will add up the adjusted taxable income. So let's format our values. This should be underlined. Can copy this downwards so that this final value here will be my adjusted taxable income. I'll find the difference here as the adjusted taxable income minus the sum of all these other values. Then I will share this in the ratio of 2:1. So this will be 2/5 multiplied by this. Same thing here, 2/5 multiplied by this. And here 1/5 multiplied by this. We can then find the adjusted taxable income for each partner, being the sum of each of the columns. So you will then use these values to find the total tax payable by each individual partner. And this would have been the requirement for that question. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.